It's that time, folks. It's time for Game Pie. Game Pie is when Mandy and I serve up a selection of games curated by our whims and our excellent taste because we don't like ranking things like a top five, but we do love delicious baked goods, hence Game Pie. And the pie of the show today is well, Mandy, what is the pie? You explain this because yeah.
I'm gonna call it holiday sugary sweets.
Done. Great.
That's
Because
it.
okay, there you go. Because 'cause we're headed into the holiday season here, and, how apt. Well, Mandy, as per tradition, why don't you serve up your first holiday what was it? Holiday
Holiday
sugary
sugary
sweet?
sweet.
Ho
So
why don't you serve up the
I
first
feel like
slice?
it's more words that I've put together to make a phrase because, well, y'all know how I roll,
No.
okay?
Really?
But I say a phrase as in like is not like a very streamlined phrase. I don't know. Anyway, I'm breaking rules, okay, everybody? That's why it's awkward. Now don't be
Such a
weird
rebel.
about it. Don't be weird. Okay. Okay. So my first holiday sugary sweet game is macaron. And I feel like I possibly may have spoken about this game before. Because you all know we were on a different podcast, so I may have talked about it there. But macaron, well, it's about macarons. It's a like a bid kind of I think it's a trick taking. It's been a while since I played it. I mean, it's still my collection and it's looking at me as we're speaking there. And gosh, it really makes me want a macaron just thinking about it. But it's a holiday treat. I mean, well, lately anything that's sweet is a holiday treat for me. So like macarons are definitely up there. But y'all know I love a good trick taking game, and it is one that's 1 to 5 players. Hello. So guess what? If you're having a quiet, uh, just stuffed for my holiday meals, you might want to pull out macaron because it does play solo. But yeah, there you go. So you're making stuff in your French patissiere, well, making macaron. So macaron is my number one sugary sweet game for game pie.
Excellent choice. I love a good macaron. Alright, my first slice of whatever pie we're serving up right now is Santa, cookie, elf, candy, snowman. I mean, Mandy, if there was a
Yep.
game that fit your game
Yep.
pie theme perfectly, I think I nailed it.
As you were saying it, I'm like, dang, that was strong, everybody. That was
Yeah.
strong.
Santa, cookie, elf, candy, snowman is one of the games in the taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza game line. And of course, they took that winning formula and have versions for all the different holidays, including
Yeah.
Christmas. It's the same game. It's a speed game where you're going around and you're saying the words in order. And when the cards align, then you slap it. And it's the goofiest game. It's mindless. And honestly, I've had so much fun playing it. It just hits the spot. Maybe I don't know if it's your game, and I wouldn't want to play with you with your fingernails,
Yeah. Like,
but yeah, it with the right group, the right time, with kids, Santa, cookie, elf, candy, snowman. I like it a lot.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it just hits the title, hits everything right now. Although I do feel if I played with my nails, they look like little sugary candies. They look pretty good. Might get you
Well
though.
done.
All right. Well, my next sugary sweet holiday game is Pop Tarts. And I have mentioned this. I think it's been a long time since I mentioned this game, but it's one of those games. I think it was from Funko, and it's a small box. And you're like, Pop Tarts. I don't really eat Pop Tarts, y'all. I think I've had them like a few times in my life, but on occasion, the little kiddies might want to try them. It's holiday. We allow some certain treats to happen, frosted treats, and that is a Pop Tart. And in this game, it is you're trying to get the most Pop Tarts from like a parade of cards, and you're basically trying to complete objectives by getting these Pop Tart cards into your section to score. It's not just that easy though. There are cards to manipulate where they are in the line. Potentially, someone may take the one that you want, because you need a specific one to fulfill those objectives. But the player who ends up eating the most Pop Tarts wins. I feel like you wouldn't win in life because that would just be a really bad tummy ache, but you win in the game. Heyo. So that is Pop Tart.
I have not played the Pop Tart game. That's adorable.
You haven't?
Oh no!
It's so good. Okay, I'll have to bring it.
Apparently.
It's so cute.
I don't like Pop-Tarts, so that may have been why I dodged it.
Fair, like I said, I've only had a few of them ever in my life, so
And
they're very sweet.
mm. All right. My next slice for this pie is Mooncake Master. This is from
Mm.
Aura Game, designed by Daryl Chow, who's a great game designer. And it's a fun card game all about making mooncakes and you're matching different kinds of mooncakes. It's delightful. It's a small box, it's affordable, and I mean, oh, snowy mooncakes are so my jam right now. They're not the baked ones, they're kind of like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
darn it. Now I'm getting
mooncakes.
hungry. All
Oh,
right.
mooncakes are really good.
Yeah, yeah. So Mooncake Master.
Ah, dang nabbit, now I want one.
Yeah, I
So
know.
far away from me though, like I can't. Okay. So moving away from the foods, because apparently we can't contain ourselves. My last slice of holiday sugary sweet game for Game Pie is Funkoverse. It's a strategy game, the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. So this one isn't food related, but it does have that holiday vibe and well, it's kind of like dark holiday vibe, but I am here for it. So, if you like those types of games where you and a friend are playing against another group of friends, playing characters from, in this case, the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas on a map, trying to take the other team out, get some crystals. This would be the game for you. And it's another Funko game, actually, and it uses those Funko Pops in the game. So, Funkoverse, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. I really enjoy these games, and well, the theme is call them a name right here. So,
Excellent, excellent. Do you ever get into the debate with friends, Mandy, about is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? Or
yeah.
is that
Oh,
just not a discussion you ever get into?
no. Well, see, the thing is, though, a lot of my friends, we like the same sort of thing. So, I mean, we just watch them at both times of year, but I mean,
Fair enough.
works for both.
I love it. Alrighty. And the last slice for holiday sugary sweet pie is Gummy Trick, Gummi, like
Love it.
gummy bears.
Hmm.
Gummy Trick, this is designed by Hisashi Hayashi. It is card game, a trick-taking game, and all the cards have little gummy bears on them and things like that.
Nice.
But of course, it's Hisashi Hayashi, so there's a clever twist to the standard formula. It is kind of trick-taking, but the way that it works is at a high level is every hand, each suit played gets a winner. So if there's 4 people and 2 different suits get played, there's a winner for each of those suits. And so
Right.
there's a lot of like who you choose to follow, what the points end up being, that kind of thing. Very, very clever, very, very fun twist on trick taking with yummy gummies on it. So that fits the sweets theme, right?
I love that it rhymed. Yummy gummy.
So there you have it. We do our best with these. It's been a long month, folks.
Yeah.
The whole pneumonia packs and plug thing.
Yeah.
And so, thank you for being here with us for our last game pie of the calendar year. Holy
Hmm.
wow. We appreciate you so much. Obviously, we are always open to new game pie suggestions.
Yeah.
And hey, oh, we're back from PAX Unplugged. If you saw things at PAX Unplugged that were super duper cool, I know I did not get to see everything.
Yeah.
So drop them in a message to us. You can email us at saltandsassgames@gmail.com or drop it in the guild thread. I am behind. It's the whole pneumonia thing. I will catch
Yeah.
up. Thank you for your patience. But that is Board Game Geek Guild 4131. Or a lot of you just like chatting up on social media, and that works for us too.
Yeah, so we hey, you could be watching us right here on the YouTube or potentially catching our streams on the Twitch. And you can find us there at Salt and Sass Games. That's Salt and Sass Games. We are now on Blue Sky as a channel. So you can find us there at, and I ask Suzanne this all the time, I think we are just Salt and Sass there.
Yep.
All right, there we go. I got to fix that in the notes because I literally want to read games. So we are Salt and Sass at Blue Sky. You can find me at Blue Sky, Instagram, all the things at 613 Mandy. That's Mandy with an I. How about you, Suzanne?
And you can find me on all the things at 425 Suzanne. So, folks out there, have a great season. Have a great end to your year. We will be back next year, January 1st, with a new episode. But until then, eat lots of yummy food, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and play a lot of games. We'll see you next year.
Bye, everybody.